21st of July 2019. It's a Sunday evening, almost 7 p.m. CET. Piotr here, and this is the CryptoMarketFlow update as promised yesterday. Before we start, risk warning guys as usual. Please bear in mind trading crypto on margin carries a high level of risk, may not be suitable for investors who can sustain a loss of some or all initial investments. So please do not invest the money that you cannot afford to lose. Seek education, gain experience before risking real money. However, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Alright, so let's get back to the chart. You may wonder, but probably some of you already seen what we are going to discuss today, right? We are going to discuss TRON, TRX versus Bitcoin. And it looks really interesting here. What I'm gonna to cover, it's medium and long-term perspective and just my humble opinion, right guys? I'm not gonna take into the consideration the spike we've seen here. I already prepared the chart. I prepared myself to what I want to discuss today, and then you will decide, right? Anyway, guys, I'm talking about the move from the April 2018, all right? Why I took it from here instead of here? Because from here we took out the previous high, right? And also it was suit better my scenario I'm going to discuss today. Then the next point, which was very useful to what I find out or what I think I found out, it was the drop from here to here, right? Why not from here, for example, someone may ask? Because from here we just retest, right? And then there was a breakdown retest, so I took that one, okay? Also, suit better into what I want to discuss, into my scenario I want to discuss today. All right, so let's go into it. So what I've been trying to figure it out, I've been trying to find similar in size move in both directions. All right, so then if we are going to talk about this initial rise here, started in April 2018, right? So very similar in size after this consolidation, very similar in size was moved from the very late November, beginning of December 2018, right over here. Okay, so I found, let's say when we are talking about the size, I found similar pattern. So then I've been looking for similar move to the downside, right? Again, I've been looking for some kind of the consolidation, and you guess what? There was some kind of the consolidation, and then we went lower, right? We went lower before we saw some kind of the attempt to bounce higher, okay? Now, you have to listen very carefully, and hopefully you are going to get it. Now, look, when we were falling here, right? When we are falling here, we took out overall place from where the whole move to the upside started. I'm not talking about the final move to the upside, right? I'm talking about some kind of the visible support or visible demand, if you like, around here. Been taken out, some kind of the consolidation, boom, to the upside, okay? Now, why it's so important? It's because what we have right now all right, after this move to the downside ended here, right, we took out with this latest a little bit push to the lower. Again, what happened, as you can see, similar to what we've seen here, we again took out and pushed a little bit lower than what many was argued as a support, right? And now we are trying to bounce on TRON, right? Of course, looks like for me right now 300 is a key. All right, we are trading right now around 265 on TRON. Okay, but there are two possible scenarios, right? Either we are going to trade what we've already seen, size, break of support, rally, break of support, rally. If you are bullish on TRON, right, then this type of the price action after some kind of the consolidation here, right, this type of the price action might be seen. So we are talking about the possible rally from here towards 750, 800 on TRON. Okay, now let's try to check the opposite side, because it's always useful to have plan B, right? So doesn't matter if your bias is to the upside, right, and you see only higher prices. It's always good to know where the opposite side may try to trap you. All right, so it's always good to have the plan B. And plan B, because of what we've seen lately, right, all altcoins bloodbath. So if we are going to make such a move again, right, that's almost impossible. We should turn negative on TRON, right? Well, I can see it, guys. I can see it, guys. So again, I'm quite positive about this upside from here in relation to TRON. Of course, it's gonna to take some time. Again, we are discussing right now medium and long-term perspective for TRON, right? Based on that, as well as based on what we discussed yesterday, if Ethereum versus Bitcoin is going to be able to hold 0.02, we might see some kind of the altcoins overall rally, right? If you haven't seen yesterday's video, you should, definitely you should. So anyway, from the medium and long-term perspective, okay, if we are going to see the pullback towards 200, from the very aggressive investment perspective, trading perspective, right? If you do believe in the TRON project, if it's going to be possible to try to join again closer to 200, when the possible target is 750, 800, you've got your risk reward ratio here, right? So talking about this negative scenario here, actually we are talking about the TRON going bankrupt, right? Justin didn't manage to do anything. Well, I wouldn't say it's not possible. What I'm saying right now, or trying to show you, is that probably this type of the price action is a little bit more probably than move below and close below 200. So what I'm gonna do from the aggressive perspective, I will try to get as close as to 200 if it's going to happen, or I'm going to wait for a break and 2 daily consecutive close above 300. So 2 times in a row daily close above 300, and I will try to jump in. Of course, important is how you are going to manage the position, the ratio to overall portfolio you have should be small, right? Your exposure shouldn't be big, okay? But just to, something you're gonna to feel comfortable with. Trying to summarize, I don't think we are going to go to zero. I don't think TRON and Justin is going to go bankrupt. So in that case, any kind of the move lower towards 200, that might be aggressive approach. If we are not going to get there, I'm waiting patiently for 2 daily consecutive close above 300 and trying to buy on the pullback. Guys, that's it. I'm going to get back tomorrow again with CryptoMarketFlow update. Just in case, CryptoMarketFlow is a part of Lender of Trading Group. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a good evening. Take care. Goodbye.